I'm Sarah Hollister. I'm Head of Equine Welfare here at HorseWorld. My overall responsibility is for the care of our horses on site and plus all of those out with our rehomers. At HorseWorld at the moment we're dealing with an outbreak of an infectious bacterial disease called Strep zoo. Strep zoo is a bacterial infection which affects the respiratory system of the horses. So it leads to symptoms such as coughs, snotty nose, general lethargy, feeling slightly unwell. Although Strep zoo is generally quite a mild infection that most horse owners wouldn't be too concerned about, because our horses have been rescued, they'll have suffered neglect, they will have compromised immune systems, so these infections can be more serious for them. It can also have quite serious implication for young horses. This year we've taken in mares and foals, and we've had several foals born on site as well, so it's one of our top priorities that we maintain their safety. To help reduce the risk of transmitting this infection around the farm, the staff are taking extra precautions. So after they've been in a field with one group of horses, they will make sure that they disinfect their footwear, disinfect the vehicle if the vehicle's been into that field, and obviously make sure they wash their hands. This outbreak has had a huge impact on our day-to-day activities, as we can't allow any of the horses to come out of their fields or mix with each other. We just can't do our normal training that we would do. The majority of the horses on site are in some form of rehabilitation programme, or they're youngsters, so they need daily handling, and this has all had to take a back seat while we ensure we're minimising the spread of this disease. Also, we're not able to rehome the horses at the moment, so that's going to create a backlog of horses on site. The biggest impact really is we're just not going to be able to take any new rescue horses in while this is going on. Putting the yard into lockdown is pretty exceptional circumstances for us. Strep zoo isn't normally an infection you would have to be so concerned about, but for our horses, with their background and the fact that their immune systems are generally compromised, they are more likely, more susceptible to pick up infections. So we've had to take these extreme measures just to ensure we stop the spread of the disease. Sadly, we had to make the decision to cancel our open day. As we are not able to mix the horses together, allow them to have contact with different groups, obviously the open day would have just been impossible. We wouldn't have been able to bring the horses onto the yard for the visitors to be able to meet them, because it would have just increased the risk of transmission of the disease amongst the group here. Also, with visitors coming to site and then leaving, we do need to maintain safety of other horses that aren't at HorseWorld, and we don't want to take that risk that we could potentially pass it further than HorseWorld. Our open day is an essential source of income for HorseWorld. It's one of our major fundraising activities, as well as an opportunity for our supporters to come and see us and do the amazing work that we carry out. So having to cancel it is heartbreaking for everybody involved. It has a huge impact financially. We're going into winter with probably a hay shortage as it is at the moment, so price of hay is going to really rocket this year. So this just adds to our general concern of funding the charity going forward. The HorseWorld team have been doing an amazing job. They've been going above and beyond to provide just exceptional care for our horses, even through such challenging circumstances, and it makes me very proud to see how we've all pulled together through this. This really is an exceptional time for HorseWorld, and just like to say to our supporters, I hope you understand that this is a really challenging situation for us, and I want to say thank you for your continued support.